And moving on, this will be the crucial round of Swiss. Final round of Swiss, round 5. Players with everything on the line now will be putting on 2 players, which one more loss will likely drop him out of contention.
Indeed.
But one more win will guarantee their spot in top cut.
Indeed, both players at 3-1 will be casting Louis Foong versus Melvin K.
Two of our more decorated players this season.
Yeah.
Melvin needs no introduction. First in APAC, won Hong Kong Open, has won, well,
right, yeah,
Akias knows how many tournaments in Malaysia and Singapore.
And traumatized Martin Tan with the ally switch Tapu Lele. And Louis Foong, well, I mean, I mean, his achievements, I think, pale in comparison to Martin.
But Louis is a competitive player. He did finish top 8, sorry, at the Singapore Open last year under the 2017 format. And yeah, Louis did pretty well in the 2017 format. He did adapt some popular teams, particularly the Porygon Z team used by Marcus Statter. And
the conversion?
The one with conversion and Tapu Bulu.
Okay.
So he piloted that to several successful placings, both in Singapore and Malaysia. Earned him the paid trip to, earned him a stipend to Sydney as well, where he did go, but unfortunately didn't do quite as well. Didn't earn CP from that trip. And 2018 so far hasn't quite been this year. I believe the last time we saw him was at the Malaysia Open 2 weeks ago, where he was playing a variant of Wolf Glick's Charizard X team, which sadly had no Linun checks. But I don't think Melvin's playing Linun today. And
Melvin is playing his usual team. I don't think there have been many major adjustments.
And I'm not entirely sure what team Lewis is playing. So maybe it is the same team. We'll like to find out. And it is not the same team.
Oh,
so Lewis running a team of Snorlax, Togedemaru, Komo-o, Mimikyu, Charizard, and the Landorus Darien.
Yeah, Melvin running Milotic, Tapu Koko, Landorus, Charizard, Tapu Lele, and the Snorlax. And
I'm still not so sure that's Charizard. Why on Lewis' side? Based on the support options. So it is Togedemaru. Togedemaru does help Charizard. Why?
Well, come on. Personal, I mean, I see you looking at Komo and nodding your head, then you see Togedemaru and you're shaking your head.
Yes, definitely. Not a fan of Togedemaru at all. Big fan of Komo. The only Komo to appear so far, unfortunately, losing to Eugene, piloted by Benjamin.
Yeah.
But this Komo backed up by Mimikyu, potentially a Z Destiny Bond, as well as the Togedemaru with the fake out support.
Yeah, this taste of Togedemaru aside does have Lightning Rod, which could prove quite useful against Melvin K's Tapu Koko.
Togedemaru is just a huge shutdown to Tapu Koko. It does resist Dazzling Gleam and stops electric attacks.
Could enable things like Charizard Y and Komo to run rampant against Melvin K.
Doesn't. Togedemaru can't really protect Komo. You can't stop the Dazzling Gleam from hitting Komo.
Well.
And Komo needs a boost before it can survive Dazzling Gleam.
So mostly it's just a Charizard then.
And Melvin can easily deny fake out by bringing Tapu Lele. And Lewis has no terrain. So the Melvin has
now that you mention it,
Melvin has full terrain control and Togedemaru could be rendered very useless. Though Togedemaru does get Iron Hit now. And Iron Hit does hit Tapu Lele, super effective. So something to think about.
Yeah, its physical attack is actually no slouch either.
Though most Togedemarus do opt to carry Super Fang instead for general support.
I mean, Super Fang can miss. And another thing I want to point out is that both players have Snorlax, but only Lewis has the means to set up Trick Room.
Yes, Togedemaru, Komo coming out for Lewis. And Tapu Lele going to deny fake out immediately.
Brings the Snorlax against the Komo.
Komo can kill Snorlax without a boost.
Yeah, I know. It should probably go for the boost, but at the same time...
If it goes for the boost, Lele's going to murderify it.
Yeah, I guess the Z... was it Shatter Psyche?
And Togedemaru can't even learn Ally Switch either, so it's not like he has much choice here.
Yeah, so...
Melvin's not going to burn a Z move.
Yeah, if Melvin goes for
anything the Lele attacks with will KO Komo.
I mean, if you really want the guarantee...
Komo has to protect. And Lewis has to hope to encore Lele do something bad.
Or go for
but he has Iron Head!
It's actually faster than the Lele as well. That's a lot of damage, just takes Lele right off the field. No critical hit as well. So Komo, a bit of a wasted opportunity, should have just gone for the Clangorous Soul Blaze there. High horsepower will bring Togedemaru down to the Sash at the least.
We do expect that actually. Togedemaru outspeeds Tapu Lele, naturally. It does sit exactly at 96, I believe.
That damage output though. I mean,
it's not like Togedemaru has much of a reason to run bulk.
That is true, and Lele's physical defense isn't that fantastic either. But Koko does come in here, facing against Togedemaru, not likely to fire off and attack.
So now the Circuit Terrain is gone, but Togedemaru no longer has access to fake out. And Komo has already burned his protect, which means he has to switch out here or go down to Dazzling Gleam.
Yeah, and Dazzling Gleam will pick up Togedemaru as well as a sort of a consolation prize. So and Snorlax free to set up Belly Drum if he so desires.
I think he's gonna attack just in case the Komo survives. Since some Komos overseas in particular have been running a lot of bulk, and Melvin might not want to take that chance. I mean, from our view, we can see that the Komo is not running much HP investment. So
Mostly speed, yeah. And
there's
there's
going to be Dazzling Gleam, and that should be the KO on Komo. Unboosted as of yet. And potentially even running a negative special defense nature.
Yeah,
it does go down.
hit. So did Melvin play safe and potentially take some damage from the spiky shield? Or
He can't
did
belly drum. He'll get on-court.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, you are right. No, not really though, because I do expect
we've seen
that.
Iron Hit.
Oh,
So the question now, and we've seen Spiky Shield. So I think, yeah, Melvin, now that he's seen Spiky Shield, he'll be pretty confident that there's no encore. Unless he has no Zing Zap.
I think potential. I mean, we didn't see.
The last slot is either encore or Zing Zap.
I think likely to be Zigzag, and Lewis does have a momentum. On
Scarf
this turn.
Landorus likely.
Yes, coming in threatening
So
the
KO his
Coco.
own Togedemaru.
Well.
And he has no ground immunes on his team. Oh, Charizard.
Yeah.
Switch to Charizard here and an Earthquake. Will go a long way.
Could be likely, yes.
But Coco is also likely to switch out.
Into perhaps a Landorus of your own.
Yep.
I guess you do intimidate both the Togedemaru and the Lewis's Landorus, so could be a huge play. Could be useful. And Snorlax, barely taking any damage, hasn't even eaten his berry, but hasn't really set up either. But this feels like a game where Snorlax doesn't really need to set up.
So it's going to be Landorus coming in? Yep,
It is a
here's
Landorus.
Landorus for Melvin. Also Choice Scarf, I believe.
Going to get
As
this
what does Lewis lock himself into? Does he sack his own Togedemaru for that matter?
Could just U-turn. I mean, yeah,
U-turn?
he's going to switch out Togedemaru.
Does
Charizard.
Togedemaru doesn't learn U-turn.
No, I mean the Landorus.
Oh, the Landorus.
Yeah, but Charizard does come in, so Earthquake here most likely.
Yep. He's only gonna hit the Snorlax. Having been intimidated, I don't think that's even gonna activate Berry.
Yeah, Snorlax just
Oh my
taking the
goodness,
hit like a
nothing
champ.
at all.
And we will do see a return come out into the Togedemaru slot. Charizard
Decent damage.
about half, yeah.
After Intimidate. That's not a bulky Charizard at all. That's not X. That's definitely not X.
Okay, now
Since X, I think would invest some bulk.
I think Lewis's Charizard is a bit pinned because it can't really.
And now he's just gonna press Rock Slide.
Yeah.
It pick off Togedemaru at 1 HP. It's gonna take off Charizard and might potentially flinch if he wins the speed tie or is naturally faster.
And since Lewis has locked himself into Earthquake as well, can't really do the same with the flinches onto the
Landorus has
Snorlax.
Yeah, Landorus is stuck. Or he has to sack the Togedemaru.
Yeah.
I think he has to sack the Togedemaru. He will just fake out in that way.
Yeah,
Oh, he's gonna stay in. And Earthquake.
that is painful to watch because if it comes down to it, Landorus.
Unless he isn't Scarf.
Yeah, well, that could be an option. But if he is, then his Landorus is going to do absolutely nothing to Melvin's own
But
Landorus.
without Intimidate, his Charizard is doomed.
Charizard-
Charizard goes for the Protect. Now, which Landorus moves first? Are both Scarf. Melvin is going to move first, go for the Rock Slide. So Melvin's definitely Scarf. Is Lewis Scarfed as well?
That's a decent amount of
Oh,
damage.
does he even move through the flinch?
Yeah. Let's
Oh,
go
he
for
is.
Earthquake.
I think he is Choice Scarf Lock. And that is a free setup for Snorlax if he wants it, since Melvin does run Curse.
Really? In this day and age, curse Snorlax?
Did you win Hong Kong Open?
No, I
Just did?
didn't.
So,
No, I didn't.
don't argue with the Hong Kong Open winner.
Not even going for a curse, just going straight for damage onto Landorus here. Slowly chipping away at it.
Yeah, he's recognized that Lewis doesn't have much in the way of bulk on his team. Which is peculiar, since Lewis tends to run bulkier Pokemon. I suppose just the nature of this particular team.
And his Landorus has to switch out or risk not being able to damage Melvin K's own
Landorus.
Landorus.
No, it's
No,
gonna stay in.
stay in. Okay.
And that's Togedemaru against the world. Yeah,
And the world is a harsh and cruel place for 1 HP Togedemaru.
as it should be. Certain vermin deserve to be extinct.
Whoa, your bias is spinning out there, Matthew.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely choice lock Landorus there.
I think Togedemaru did decent against KOing the Tapu Lele, but beyond that didn't really contribute much.
Surely he should have at least tried to go for his own Rock Slide by switching it out.
Perhaps doesn't want to risk speed ties.
I mean, this approach just gives up.
And I suspect maybe.
He was banking entirely on a Charizard dodging the Rock Slide to hang on in this game.
Yeah, that is true. And even then, I don't think the Charizard will be able
Can't kill
to.
Snorlax.
Yeah.
Or overheat. Then you lower your special attack.
Well, that's not a good situation either way. And Melvin will take game 1, smiling.
At least he didn't bring the fan today.
I'm still waiting for the Tapu Lele ally switch. But I suppose he's waiting for Martin to finish the game so so Martin can watch that and trigger him.
Yeah, that's one way to dodge Iron Hit.
Yeah, and I mean, does Lewis go perhaps for a Trick Room option here? He does have Mimikyu, which I think should have Trick Room.
He should have Kangaroo on turn 1.
Yeah, you're right. Lele just died to Togedemaru.
Especially if he has Poison Jab on the Como, because then you check the Coco that comes in.
Yeah, not only that though.
And you survive Dazzling Gleam after the boost. Let's not forget that as well.
And the close combat damage on the Snorlax is just
much better.
Yeah.
Or Focus Blast if he runs that. We don't know that yet. Since the Como went down before he could move.
Yeah. It's a bit of a shame.
I'm really confused. Since he went for the Iron Hit play, then why did you protect your Como?
I guess he was trying to scout out the latest item. Lele
yeah,
has been known to Scarf.
And he didn't have any speed check on the field. Yeah, that's true.
So with this knowledge,
but this is Melvin K. You've seen Melvin play the whole entire season so far.
Melvin has pulled out.
Melvin doesn't change to Scarf all of a sudden.
Melvin has put Scarf.
He has changed the Lele to Specs before, but never to Scarf.
I mean, Melvin does unorthodox things. At one point, I think he was running Scarf Polytoad. So
that's normal though.
Yeah, and I don't think it's good to base information based on past teams because things change. I mean,
that would have won him the game.
Well, we'll see if he will be able to win now with game 2 with this knowledge in hand. That Melvin
turn 1 was exactly what he wanted. He got Iron Hit KO on Lele. A free turn for Como. He didn't take advantage of it. Yo, what is this?
Charizard Como. Oh, okay. No Togedemaru here. So not predicting a Lele.
Oh dear.
Coco Landorus.
Oh dear. Totally counter-led.
Really?
Yes, really. Basically wipes Como and Landorus will...
Rock Slide. Oh yeah, you're right.
Two bad things to Charizard.
You are right.
And who's faster? Everything on Melvin's side.
Yeah, the Scarf Landorus, Coco being Coco. Como hasn't boosted, can't get
and not
the
to mention
up.
that, Coco doesn't even need to go for the actual attack, so there's nothing Togedemaru can do about it at the back. Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing, I said. I said coming to die, which I also don't mind.
Yeah, I guess the important thing is that Charizard
Togedemaru can come in here.
Yeah.
Because you expect to take a Dazzling Gleam and Rock Slide combination.
So perhaps you switch out the Charizard and then you protect your Como.
Oh, you could just double switch here. Just, these two things are totally pinned.
Hey. I think I quote you talking to Sean, trapped. Although he's not really trapped, he can switch out, but he's gonna take a beating while switching out.
Togedemaru will come in fairly comfortably, as much as I hate to admit it.
Yeah, oh, it is a Togedemaru, alright.
But it's not gonna be double switch. Como staying in, it looks like.
Yeah, protect. And Melvin not switching out, so not
Why
pivoting to a betting.
He could still U-turn. But just go for that straight for the Rock Slide.
No, I mean, if he switches out to something like a Lele, I think that would be good.
Como's still stuck. It's not that Togedemaru can do anything. Oh, okay, fake out the Como. Okay.
And we do see the Lightning Rod, so Togedemaru will get a special
for electric attack?
Yeah, Thunderbolt.
Why?
Into the Charizard. I think he was calling the Como protect.
No, I think he called a Como switch.
Oh, okay. But now, okay, Togedemaru does have a fake out option, but if Melvin K switches in his Lele here, there's nothing stopping the Dazzling Gleam from coming and murdering the Como.
Yep. Because Lewis has no counter terrain, so there's nothing he can do about it.
Yes.
Even if he has counter terrain, he can't switch out and get fake out on the same turn.
And at the same time, I mean, Melvin, if he wants to roll the dice, he is one game up.
Yep, here's Lele coming in, just for the terrain. Even if he gets hit by Iron Hit, doesn't care. The Como should be dead. Switching out, please tell me switching out. You have to switch out in this position. Yep, that's predicted. So does he call the switch in and get the Iron Hit KO? He needs it to stay alive in this game. Melvin's been one step ahead so far. Yes. But this turn could swing it if he went for the Iron Hit play, calling the Lele.
We will see the Coco attack first. Dazzling Gleam. Also, there's no fake out, so yes, potential.
Yep. Iron Hit into which slot though? Well, Iron Hit into the Lele. Gets it. Gets a KO. Does call Melvin's play. Doesn't KO this time. Quite. It was a damage roll all along.
Oh my god. Togedemaru, can you be any more useless?
The answer is yes.
Oh boy, I mean at the very least, okay, Lewis has a Scarf Landorus now, which
will clear the field with Earthquake.
Yes. And I guess he could switch out the Togedemaru and bring Charizard again, as he did in game 1, to ensure that his ally doesn't take any damage.
That being said though, Charizard will be coming into a likely Lando switch in.
Then do you lock yourself into Rock Slide then?
Not great either. I think you have to Earthquake because you at least damage something on Melvin's
I mean,
side.
you could Rock Slide and then still stay with Togedemaru. Coco switches
Landorus.
Out. It is the Landorus, yes.
Lele protecting? Or ally switching?
Oh, ally switching is not going to do anything as Rock Slide?
I think Melvin might be double switching though. Snorlax looks very good here. No, it's going to protect.
Okay. So it's going to hang on for one turn here.
And he goes for the U-turn, so
Oh, into the
protect.
Lele
So
slot.
Landorus stuck on a few.
Yeah,
As Iron hit into the Landorus. Oh wow, such damage, Togedemaru.
damage is damage, but now Lewis has lost a bit of momentum with the U-turn being protected. Has to manually switch out his Landorus now. Or maybe he could just go for U-turn again.
Go for U-turn again.
Yeah. And kill the Lele. I mean,
Lele will switch out to Snorlax, I think.
I could see what he was doing there. He was trying to get a 2-for-1, you know, kill the Lele and pivot into something better. But didn't quite pan out, and now Melvin is onto his tricks.
Melvin is always on to your tricks. That's why we try not to play tricks against Melvin. Because it turns out Melvin invented those tricks.
Togedemaru retreats here.
Into the combo. And yeah, if U-turns into Togedemaru, he might be in a decent position.
Ah.
But he's going to be outsped and potentially might flinch.
If he does, could be very bad for
He
him.
does get the U-turn.
Alright.
Togedemaru will come back in to get the fresh pick out. But second terrain still on the field.
Yes.
And it's not going to be removed from the field. Unless Coco comes in for Melvin. Please don't bring in Coco.
Yeah.
Melvin is not going to bring in Coco to give him electric terrain.
So the question is, perhaps is the Snorlax at the back?
Yep.
What really threatens the Komo then at this point?
Into a rock slide lock Landorus.
I'm not sure he thought this one through. And honestly, yeah, Togedemaru would be so much better. Yeah, sure, there's Psychic
And
Terrain.
Melvin even gave him the Coco. Now
Yeah.
it's no longer Psychic Terrain.
Okay, barring Psychic Terrain, you have the flinch. You can flinch the Landorus, which is flying. It's not affected by Psychic Terrain.
Landorus is faster than you. He's not going to flinch.
As in with the Togedemaru
fake
fake out.
out, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, but you want to fake out the Coco because you want to set up Komo. Now it's just a rock slide. This is exactly what we saw in turn 1.
Why? Togedemaru would have done so much. Why do you stop believing in Togedemaru now? Lewis, hi. Hi.
He's forced to go to Togedemaru again to take the rock slide.
This
Oh,
just-
Landorus.
This
He needs to survive rock slide. He will with the Intimidate. But I'm not sure Heat Wave kills in return.
if he can land the heat wave is another thing. Rock Slide does have a nasty side effect of
Oh, and Melvin might just rock slide Thunderbolt again as he did on turn 1, predicting the switch in.
if he does
For
next
Togedemaru.
level. I mean not the Rock Slide but the Thunderbolt, yeah, next level if he does that. To see a Charizard Y. Hoping to dodge Rock Slides here. Charizard okay, dodges the
not.
Rock Slide for sure.
That's one way to guarantee it. As we do see what Coco goes for here. Oh, Landorus will survive one more at least. As Coco just goes, okay, maybe not. And I think it's fair to say Melvin is faster. Landorus. Okay.
Yeah, it's been consistently
Oh dear.
outspeeding.
I don't really see a future for Charizard. I don't think Charizard can survive a Rock Slide Dazzling Gleam double target. And there's nothing that Lewis can switch in to change that. Togedemaru can redirect Thunderbolt but not Dazzling Gleam.
Yeah.
And that also means Rock Slide KOs Togedemaru.
He has to hope Rock Slide misses, which
get it.
doesn't. Okay, Charizard will be able to survive perhaps when
He's
it
not going
does
to survive
hang
a
on.
single target Dazzling Gleam.
Ooh, yeah, and Dazzling Gleam will not miss. Critical hit on the Landorus, I don't think it mattered that much.
It was
Landorus
down
being
to
at
12, yeah.
14 HP, yeah, but Coco will pick up a KO here. And Melvin just staying down alone, Togedemaru.
And Lewis had the positioning he wanted.
Yeah, the switch into, oh sorry, not the lone Togedemaru, but Togedemaru Komo, which was what he should have been, what, the pair that should have been there a long time ago.
He would have gotten what he wanted. It would have been Togedemaru Komo against a Landorus locked into Rock Slide.
Mm.
And either the Coco or the Snorlax. If the Snorlax comes out, then Snorlax can't really deny the Komo. If there's a Coco, then Coco just gets faked out. And you set up your Komo.
So Togedemaru will pick out the Coco here, I believe.
Yep.
That's
Oh,
the only real threat to the Komo from setting up.
Oh dear.
We do see Rock Slide.
A flinch would be the ultimate insult to him.
Misses the Komo,
Oh,
so
it
no
misses.
flinch.
Oh, he did hit.
Oh, it does?
He just did so little damage
Oh,
he thought it was
okay.
a miss. But he does get the Z move off. So if he does have Poison Jab, this game is still in Melvin's grasp. Since the Snorlax at the back is not going to survive Komo.
Landorus, I think, should also go down to the Clangor Soul Blaze.
I'm not sure it does actually. No, actually I'm pretty sure it doesn't. It needs a bit more chip.
Then, in this case, between the Scarf Landorus and the +1 Komo, which is faster?
Komo. No, Landorus.
So the option for flinches are still there.
Yep.
Now, if it survives, so
It will survive. Oh, it doesn't. Took enough chip beforehand. So Snorlax is going to come into a combo which is, shall we say, not ideal. But there's still Dazzling Gleam from the Coco. So unless he has Poison Jab, this is a bad position for Lewis still. If he has Poison Jab, this should be the win.
mean, what other options do you have?
Flamethrower. Oh, we
Post
did see
combo.
Flamethrower, didn't we? Actually, no, we haven't. The
no,
Como hasn't
no.
actually attacked yet.
Yes, the Como just died to Dazzling Gleam from Coco in the first game. So yeah, Como might actually turn this around for Lewis.
Oh, but there's Sun! There's Sun!
Flamethrower
In the Sun, with the boost,
is
it's gonna
enough.
be enough. And Lewis will steal game 2. Despite throwing away good position, getting it back, and taking full advantage of it.
Zigzag into Snorlax will flinch.
Doesn't
For
matter.
good measure.
That's still a combo. But now he has to... No, he doesn't actually have to reroll his fighting attack. He just has to
Yeah.
go for climbing skills here.
Or I mean Flamethrower.
Or
in the
Flamethrower
sun.
in the stun, yeah, it doesn't lower your defense. Let Tokyo lock down the Snorlax. Yeah, just go for climbing skills. Smart decision not to reveal your fighting attack. But bury though.
It's fine.
And lower your defense though.
It's fine.
Crits though.
Snorlax it's not gonna act because of Togedemaru flinch.
That's also true. Zigzag in terrain. And yeah, another Zigzag will KO anyway.
High horsepower into Togedemaru. Yeah, well,
So Lewis able to set up combo and importantly keep his fighting attack secrets up to this point. So we see why now that's also one reason why you run Charizard with Como. Como can benefit from the Sun with Flamethrower, giving it a pseudo step.
I can see why you like Como so much. Yeah, I kind of misspoke. I thought it was just a lone Togedemaru, but I forgot that he did have Como at the back. And with the
He hadn't lost any mons, that's the thing. But he could have gotten this positioning to
better
earlier,
yeah.
yeah.
I guess it's fine because at the end game he did remove the biggest stretch, which was the
Lele.
Tapu Lele.
And Melvin didn't preserve his Lele well enough.
And
Lele didn't attack at all for that matter.
yeah, and with the Togedemaru's fake out support, stopping the Coco from launching a Dazzling Gleam, he's
Can
able to
you-
set it up.
Can you smell the ally switch, Justin? Can you smell the ally switch to dodge Iron Hit?
I'm not sure that'll be a wise move because whoever is still on the receiving end still has a 30% chance to flinch. But yes, perhaps. I think though this is time for Melvin to bring up Charizard. I think Charizard is the answer.
Against Como? Charizard is
well,
set up fodder for Como.
at the very least you do have Heat Wave to get rid of Togedemaru as well.
But the question here is, does Melvin run a Charizard that's fast enough to even outspeed Togedemaru? And I think the fact that Melvin is not bringing Charizard tells us that I think his Charizard is slower.
Yeah, it is electric weak as well, so
And
I
I think
suppose
Melvin
has
is
to
running
fear
that
zigzag.
bulky Modest Tailwind set,
Ah,
which is vulnerable to Togedemaru.
yes. Oh,
See? That's why you run fast Charizard. Kill the mice. All of the mice.
so I
I don't
guess
think Melvin has much to adjust. He has pretty much locked himself into the 4, and it's just the nature of the matchup that he has 2 mons that are kind of vulnerable to Como, and 2 mons that do very well against Como. Just that the Coco can't handle Como once it's boosted and has Sun.
not only that, as long as Luis manages to pivot in Togedemaru and Como at the same time, I think he's
Without Saki terrain. Without
yeah.
Saki terrain.
Importantly though, he's playing without terrain, which just blows my
As long
mind.
as Melvin has terrain at the back, his Coco can always guarantee a Dazzling Gleam because you just switch in Lele to get up terrain and then you get Dazzling Gleam off unhindered, which will always kill Como without a boost. The only reason Melvin lost was because he lost his terrain, and Coco was forced to pick out on the turn. Como set up,
At the same time though, if you smell the Lele coming in, Iron Hit into the switch in,
which is what he got.
yes, in game 2. Well, game 3, will we see any changes? We do see Landorus Lele here for Melvin. Interesting.
Yeah, and don't forget, Melvin had the best lead possible in game 2.
Oh, switching it up, Mimikyu Snorlax.
Big Mimikyu for that matter.
Totem size. So I mean, you beg the question: is this the Ghostium Mimikyu or the Mental Herb Mimikyu?
If it doesn't have the Z Destiny Bond, I think Melvin has a very easy double target into the Snorlax.
Yeah.
Though the question is, does Lewis run max speed Mimikyu on his end? Because
Ooh.
then it will outspeed the Lele as well.
Could kill it if they are. Could kill it if like a never-ending nightmare,
Yup.
right?
Even
but,
Intimidate.
Yeah.
I think Lele will still KO.
Or
Lele on Melvin's side, not the bulkiest of
the
mons.
Lele could ally switch.
Oh dear. But it doesn't give Melvin much of a turn. It's a free
If-
belly drum if he ally switches.
Snorlax protects here.
The
Okay.
reveal the protect on turn 1. So protect Trick Room a very safe play unless Melvin doubles into the Mimikyu.
Do you see a Rock Slide?
Here's Rock Slide. Does he land on Mimikyu? Does break disguise. So this giant puppet does topper. And does he get the Shadow Psyche into the Mimikyu though? Does he even move faster? First question. Oh, here's the Z move. Whose Z move is it? It's the Shadow Psyche. Which slot is it going into? I think it's the Mimikyu. Since the denying Trick Room is a lot more important than denying the belly drum. Without Trick Room, that's not a very threatening belly drum. But we're about to find out. Here's Shadow Psyche. Targets into the Mimikyu. And that's going to be a KO in the terrain. Barring a Focus Sash. Which is on the Togedemaru, so never mind me.
Yep.
Melvin calls turn 1 perfectly, gets the Snorlax Protect, KOs the Mimikyu, and I kind of feel it's only downhill from here for this matchup.
Well...
Oh, okay, Togedemaru does come into a Landorus block into Rock Slide. Always important.
And it does threaten with the Lele
Iron
with the
Head.
Iron Head. And if you could force out the Lele,
So here's a turn to drum
or switching Como.
into a likely Coco can't really come into Togedemaru either. Landorus has to switch out because he wants to get... Or Landorus could just stay in to break the Togedemaru Sash and potentially flinch the Snorlax.
Yeah, I think he's just gonna keep pressing Rock Slide. No switches here.
He's fishing for the flinch on Togedemaru.
No protects either. And will he get it is the question. No, he doesn't.
Does he lose the Lele? It was a roll. Does roll in Melvin's favor. Gets the Psychic into the Snorlax. It's a lot of damage in the terrain.
Yeah, that's bring it down to Berry.
But if he drums, he's going to be back at 93.
Which is not ideal.
Yeah. Yeah.
He does drum.
It looks Justin getting shivers down his spine. Snorlax has such low HP after the drum.
I mean, okay, the saving grace is that Togedemaru is still faster and should kill the Lele.
Still flinch.
Yeah, well, we don't talk about the...
I think Melvin's going to switch Landorus out now though. It's too important to lose. To let it stay locked into Rock Slide.
I think it's fine though. It's been doing
the
so
risk
much
of course is you let the Snorlax recite. Oh dear.
Here we go, boy.
Here we go. The Lele goes for the ally switch. Landorus going to go for the Rock Slide once again. Going to bring Snorlax dangerously into the red. Not even to the red.
Yeah, that's connect with Togedemaru as well.
Tries the double flinch. Gets Iron Head into the Landorus slot. So ally switch pairs off once. Gets the crit. As Snorlax goes for the return into the Tapu Lele.
The Tapu Lele still dies regardless. But I guess Landorus still sticks around to continue rock sliding.
Yeah, this way Melvin saves himself from the double KO. Which is what would have happened without the ally switch.
And Coco comes in. Should be able to finish off with a combination of Dazzling Beam and Rock Slide.
And Togedemaru not going to KO Landorus with the next Iron Head. Because the previous one was a crit.
Oh, right.
And Togedemaru has been
intimidated. Right? Yeah.
Yep. Oh wait, he hasn't been. Landorus has to take on a few all along. So Togedemaru actually had... Togedemaru might KO the Landorus. Even without a crit next turn. It's going to be close though. So let's go for the Protect.
Trying to preserve
and Melvin's still keeping his Landorus in and not switching the lock.
Well, I mean, Rock Slide best move, am I right?
Rock Slide, okay, looks good though. In this scenario. Hasn't flinched yet though. Is it going to be the turn? Goes for the Dazzling Gleam. Bringing Togedemaru slowly closer to its
demise.
Deserved demise.
Wow, deserved is a harsh word. No flinches.
No flinches, Iron Head into the Coco.
Coco doesn't take super effective damage since Electric does
resist
steel.
That's not what Brian Tan thought.
Oh well, there are a lot of things Brian Tan thinks. Like how Lobster is very cheap. But well, Togedemaru looking like he's going to go down to a combination of Rock Slide and Dazzling Gleam here. And Melvin, yeah, I mean he has...
He's going to clear the field unless Rock Slide misses.
Even if Rock Slide...
Rock Slide hasn't missed this game yet. Well, there's a first time for everything. I'm really curious what the role is on the Tapu Lele though.
Yeah, twice we've seen it survive. The third game...
1 out of 3 so far.
Third game almost with a very close sliver of health. And Lewis...
Yes, Rock Slide, no miss here, so that will be a double KO. And it's going to be Charizard against the Landorus, still locked into Rock Slide. And Melvin telling us that, yeah, Rock Slide is the best move. No need to change it. He's got Charizard at the back anyway.
Yeah. And even...
so you think this Snorlax Sprite doesn't carry Recycle?
Protect Belly Drum. Return. I mean, it could still run Recycle. It's possible.
Didn't really get a chance to, I suppose.
The last Pokemon we do see is...
he did have a chance, but he went for the attack instead.
Then
into the Landorus. Yeah, I think he doesn't have Recycle. If he had it, he probably would have gone for it there since... It's not that the Landorus is a big threat anyway.
And Como not boosted. Should easily go down to a single target Dazzling Gleam here. Or we do see Rock Slide once again connect. Not going to matter so much as Dazzling Gleam will pick up the game for Melvin.
Lewis trying to catch Melvin off guard with the change up in game 3, but he's learned a valuable lesson today. Melvin does not get caught off guard.
Yeah,
Puny Mortal, your tricks do not work.
He did punish Lewis very, very handily with the Rock Slide, right? Into
double into the
yeah.
Mimikyu.
I mean, he was lucky Rock Slide connected on Mimikyu in the first place to break the disguise. But afterwards, there was no stopping the Shadow Psyche going into the Mimikyu slot. And yeah, Lewis was just playing uphill from there at that point.
I suppose the other question there is, if the Mimikyu was max speed, because he clearly went for Trick Room that turn, which is why he moved last and got KO'd. But if he had attacked instead, maybe he could have gotten the Lele.
Yeah, perhaps with the Never-Ending Nightmare.
But maybe he just wasn't fast enough anyway. So, it's hard to say. Melvin moves on, guaranteeing his spot in top card.
What's new? But
I mean,
again, a very strong showing from Lewis at the very least. He did have options.
And I expect him to be joined by Wei Wen, but we're about to find out soon enough.
And yeah, I mean, Lewis did push Melvin to a game 3 at least. And he showed the power of Como.
He identified that he needed to set up Como, and he got the turn he needed. Lele gone, no Psychic Terrain, and only one threat on the field, and Landorus locked into Rock Slide. So all fell together. It came together 2 turns earlier, but Lewis got there eventually, got his setup, got his win. Unfortunately, decided that let's try something else, and well, Melvin said no, you don't.
I mean, rightly so, because in game 3, in the first 2 games, you've already tried to go for the Como win condition, and it worked, yeah. And you do sort of expect Melvin to adjust, or perhaps even over-adjust.
He didn't really have many adjustments. He was already prepared for it. And Lewis was able to dismantle the counters, namely the Lele, and then set it up.
Yeah, and as mentioned, we're interested to know about the damage calculation on the Lele from the Tokyo Tomorrow. Twice it survived the Iron Head. Yeah, without Intimidate as well. So
it's funny because I don't think Melvin knew it either. All he knew was that in game 1 he got KO.
Yeah, so it was like, oh.
It's like, oh dear.
Perhaps he survived. Willing to, yeah, at that point, perhaps in game 2 he was willing to sacrifice his Lele.
Just for terrain. Well, in fairness, he was predicting a different play, because Lewis was able to counter him. But once again, Melvin triumphs in a critical game 3 situation in the last round of Swiss. Okay. And we'll move on to top card later in the day.
Yeah, so stay tuned.
Commiserations to Lewis, who might still sneak in on resistance, but
yeah, depends on who he lost to.
Not to get your hopes up in that regard. They tend to get shattered as you finish in 9th place.
Well, I mean, it is not a very pleasant feeling, I would say. But yeah.
Yep, we're moving on to an interview with Melvin, even though Melvin is not the most cooperative of interview subjects, shall we say. But stay tuned.
Welcome back. We are here, the winner, Melvin K. No surprise, you should be quite familiar with this interview. And I know how touchy you are with revealing your team details, so I'm not going to ask that. What were your thoughts on your match against Louis Foong? Like, what are some of the win conditions or some of the things you felt you had to avoid for his team?
The Takemaru, yeah, right. That's one. Right, his team is pretty well built. I'd say. Yeah. I don't know what to say.
Like
Any questions?
some measures, like what did you think were some of your measures against Como, for example? Because he identified that was a win condition.
The fairies, I guess. Yeah, the fairies, double fairies to stop them, to stop the Kangaroo soul base. That's about it. Yeah.
Okay, and in terms of, were you surprised when your Lily survived the Tobinaro Iron Hit?
Not necessary.
I mean, because in game 1 it did kill, just destroy your Lily in one single hit. So I thought,
I have like amnesia, so I can't remember things really well. So you know,
so in game 2 you were playing as though Tobinaro couldn't kill your
because
Lily.
no, I forgot. I have amnesia, so I don't know. So maybe I survived.
I think that's your secret to success, perhaps, Melvin.
Maybe I bribed the Togemaru. I don't know.
Okay, okay, based on your tournament, were there any difficult matches you had in this tournament in particular?
Yeah, Martin Teo is pretty good. I lost to him.
Or the
yeah.
Mashuna?
Yeah, Mushana. It was on stream just now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if he goes into a top card, how do you feel about facing him
I
again?
think he is guaranteed card.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so you might have to face him eventually,
See
you know,
how.
down the road.
I already played him once.
Oh, really? Perhaps formulated any game plans for that?
Not yet.
Okay, well, you still have time to think about it. And well, moving aside from this tournament, I believe you have plans for Brazil.
Yeah.
Am I correct? So are you preparing something completely new, or are you gonna perhaps stick to this team with some modifications?
I don't know. Como looks very good
Yeah, well,
I
based
might
on this
use Como.
tournament.
with Gengar, right? And Choice Scout. Oh,
Choice card again. Okay, well, that's it. Our very silent but studious monster of APAC, who will be moving on to top card, so you'll be seeing more of him later. So stay tuned.
wow, monsters, yeah.
True, right? I mean, what else do we use to describe you?
I don't know.